Good morning, kids. Today I'm going to give you a brief of chapter cell. As you have already done this chapter, I'm just give you a short brief regarding different topics in this chapter so that you can recall it. Okay. So the first thing is that cell is the basic structural unit of an organ. Okay, that means all the organism, you can say, all or the organ which are present in our body is made up of cell. Cell may be compared to brick, like you know that with the brick, when one brick is attached to another and then again another, so we can have the whole structure, okay, after combining all the brick. In the same way, when cell uh, combine together, okay, they also form a structure which is called organ, or then it form organism. So it is same like a brick, like brick we use at home. In the same way, cell we use to make organism or any microorganism even. Now it's come that how the discovery of cell happened. Okay, Robert Hooke was the scientist. In 1665, he observed a slice of cork. Cork actually a bark. It is a part of a bark of a tree. जो आपकी ट्री की छाल होती है, जिसे आप bark बोलते हो, उसको उसमें एक पिगमेंट होता है, that is called cork. Okay, तो उस cork से when he has taken a slice of that cork and he just seen under the microscope, at that time microscope were not of high resolution, so whatever the microscope he has used, he just noticed that there he found that this type of structure is there. Okay, if you can see, it is a honeycomb like structure. Okay, so after seeing the, one block and then again then attach, it is like a honeycomb like structure, and then he realized, okay, he termed these are known as cell. He termed it as a cell. These simple block like structure, these he termed that cell. Until now we called it cell only, okay, which are present in our body as well as in the animals as well as in the microorganism. All are composed of cell. Okay, so Hooke coined the term cell for each box. Her box ke liye he has given a term called cell. Okay, then so with this we get to know that the basic structural unit of any organism or anything is the cell. Okay, cell is the building through the built of similar bricks, like as a building is built with the bricks, in the same way organism is built or organs are built with the help of the cell. Okay, cell in the living organism are complex. जैसे हम लोग हैं, we are the living organism, so it is complex living structure, unlike non-living brick. Brick क्या है? Brick is a non-living brick. Okay, non-living thing. So they don't have they don't have cell. But in us we have cell because we are the living structure. इफ़ यू सी अ hen egg, ओके, तो hen egg जो होता है आपका ओवल शेप का होता है, एंड इट इज़ ओनली अ वन सेल. ये वन सेल होता है, ठीक है. डोंट कंफ्यूज योर सेल्फ दैट इट हैज़ द मल्टीपल सेल. नो, इट इज़ सिंगल सेल. व्हेन इट इज़ गोइंग टू हैच, okay, then we can say that the organism which is coming out, okay, the chick which is coming out, it is of multiple cells, and it is the single cell which can be visible from our unaided eyes or naked eyes. मतलब हम बिना किसी माइक्रोस्कोप के यूज़ के we can see that cell. Okay, how we see cell, they use microscope with magnified object. वो क्या करते हैं, मैग्नीफाइड ऑब्जेक्ट लेते हैं, माइक्रोस्कोप लेते हैं, जिससे क्या हो जाए, मैग्नीफाइड मीन्स बहुत बड़ा हो जाए ऑब्जेक्ट. और स्टेन आर यूज टू कलर द पार्ट, और किसी पार्ट जैसे ये सेल्स होते हैं इनको स्टेन कर देते हैं, मतलब इनमें कलर डाल देते हैं, सो दैट वो ज़्यादा कलरफुल चीज़ ज़्यादा ईजिली विजिबल हो. एंड देन if we see an organism, there are million of living cells. Million of cells are present in the organism, and as well as we have million of organism as well. They are of different shape, और हर एक की organism की shape भी different है. That means if they have different shape, that shows that the cell present in them, they are also different shape. They are also of a different shape. So on the basis of that, cell have different shape, different size, and number of cells are also different in different organs. So, as we have already told that organism are of different shape and size, in the same way, the cell size and shape is also different. If we see number of cells, okay, number of cells are different in different organism. If you see a big organism, that means the number of cells are more in that organism than us other organism who is having a small body structure. Like the number of run into billions or trillions, okay, number जो है आपके वो trillions भी हो सकते हैं, वो billions भी हो सकते हैं. Human body has trillions of cells. Human body जो हमारी body होती है उसमें trillions of cells होते हैं और जिनकी shape and size different होता है. मतलब हर एक, अगर हम किडनी की बात करें तो किडनी में अलग टाइप के सेल्स होंगे, लिवर की बात करें तो लिवर में अलग टाइप के सेल्स होंगे. इवन द साइज ऑल्सो वेरीज, ठीक है, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट साइज के उनमें होंगे. द बिलियन इज 1,000 मिलियन, याद रखना, द बिलियन जो होता है वो 1,000 मिलियन होता है. व्हेन 1,000, जब 1,000 मिलियन होता है उसको हम 1 बिलियन कहते हैं. एंड अ ट्रिलियन इज 1,000 बिलियन. जब 1 ट्रिलियन कितना होता है, जब हम 1,000 बिलियन होते हैं तो हम उसको क्या कहते हैं, ट्रिलियन बोलते हैं. देन there are two type of organism, one is multicellular and second is unicellular. As I'm going to talk about multicellular, then we are the multicellular because if we see ourselves, then we have multiple cells. We are not made up of only single cell, we have multiple cells. Okay, so multicellular, multi means many, cellular means cells. So those organism, the number of cells being less in smaller organism does not in any way affect the functioning of the organism. And remember one thing, it doesn't mean that if we are multicellular and we have lots of cell inside us, that doesn't mean that our functioning is different than other organism who has less cell. They will be having. Now let's talk about the shape of the cell. As I told you, that shape of different of different cells. Okay, we have so many type of cells and they have different shapes. It's not necessary that all the shape of the cells are same. Okay, so now shape appear irregular. It can be irregular, like in amoeba it is irregular. It is a single cell and it looks like this. Okay, it looks like this. It can look like this also, so it can look like this also. So it is not necessary that amoeba will have a definite shape. Okay, it is irregular in shape and it can be in any shape. Now in fact amoeba has no definite shape. इसकी कोई definite shape नहीं होती. As I told you, it can appear in any of the shape. Unlike other organism, it keep on changing its shape. Like अगर हमें ले लो, we will take our example, so we are not going to change our shape. Okay, so we will remain the same. We will be having 2 hands, we will be having 2 legs, and we will be having 1 head. Okay, so we are not going to change any of the shape, but amoeba do change its shape. Observe the projection of very length protruding out of its body. These are called pseudophodia. Actually, these are called pseudophodia. What happened? It is not given in this book. I can show you. If the food is here, okay, now amoeba want to take its food. Okay, amoeba want to take its food. Now what it will do? It will going to increase its pseudophodia. These are called pseudophodias. Okay, वो ऐसे करके जाएगा and ये these are called pseudophodia. It will going to extend itself. इसको थोड़ा सा एक्सटेंड करेगा. इट्स लाइक अ फॉल्स फीट, इन्हें हम फॉल्स फीट भी कहते हैं. और वो एक्सटेंड करके क्या करेगा, कुछ देर में यू विल सी दैट इट इज़ गोइंग टू एनगल्फ इट. ओके, ऐसे करके पूरा यहाँ से जुड़ जाएगा और इसको क्या कर लेगा, एनगल्फ कर लेगा, अपने अंदर ले लेगा. एंड देन इसको डाइजेशन करेगा इसका, एंड उसके बाद ऐसे ही करके निकाल देगा फूड. ऐसे करके यूँ लेगा एंड यहाँ पे आपका जो वेस्ट मटेरियल होगा, जो भी वेस्ट एक्सक्रीटा होगा, वो आपका बाहर रिलीज कर देगा. सो दिस इज हाउ एन अमीबा take its food and excrete its food. Okay, so those are known as pseudophodias. These are called pseudophodias, and which are known as false feet. Pseudo means false and podia means feet. Okay, here p is silent, so we call it pseudophodia. Then the change of the shape of the amoeba is due to its pseudophodia. Okay, so now we have already studied that the structure and function, the structure or a size or a shape of a cell is depend on its function. Now let's give a brief. Like cell, see, this is a flow chart. Cell is a single unit. Okay, if I'm talking about a baby, or we you can take an example of yourself. You are made up of a single cell. Okay, a single cell divided itself and made the multiple cell. Then जब बहुत सारे सेल आपस में मिलते हैं, ठीक है, तो उसे हम कहते हैं एक जैसे सेल, तो उसको हम कहते हैं टिश्यू. वी कॉल इट टिश्यू. फिर वो टिश्यू क्या बनाता है? ऑर्गन. जब बहुत सारे टिश्यू मिलते हैं, ठीक है, कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ टिश्यूज आर नोन एज ऑर्गन्स. एंड देन combination of organs are known as organ system, and then organ system से it form organism. Like I just give you an example, like I am the example. Okay, I am made up of a single cell. मैं एक single cell थी. ओके, उसके बाद क्या हुआ? बहुत सारे सेल बने, मल्टीपल सेल्स बने, ठीक है, बहुत सारे सेल्स की मैं बन गई. एंड राइट नाउ आई एम मल्टीपल सेल्स. फिर उन सेल्स ने क्या किया? जब वो मल्टीपल सेल्स बने, जब बहुत सारे सेल्स आपस में कंबाइंड हुए, तो उन्होंने क्या बनाया? टिश्यूज़ बनाए. ठीक है, मेरी बॉडी में टिश्यू बनाए. फिर टिश्यू, जब बहुत सारे टिश्यू एक तरह के, एक फंक्शन के आपस में कंबाइंड हुए, तो उन्होंने क्या बनाए? ऑर्गन. ठीक है, लाइक लिवर, हार्ट, किडनी, ओके, इंटेस्टाइन, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन, लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन, दीज ऑल आर ऑर्गन्स. तो उन्होंने ऑर्गन्स बनाए. ठीक है, फिर जब इन सारे ऑर्गन्स ने आपस में फंक्शन करना स्टार्ट किया, लाइक मेरी पूरी बॉडी बन गई, मेरे ऑर्गन्स बन गए, और अब क्या हो गया? मेरे सारे ऑर्गन्स दे आर वर्किंग टुगेदर टू परफॉर्म सम टास्क, टू परफॉर्म सम फंक्शन. ओके, सो ऑर्गन सिस्टम, तो उसको मैंने क्या कहा? ऑर्गन सिस्टम बन गया. और जब उस वजह से, उस ऑर्गन सिस्टम की वजह से किसी चीज़ में एक लाइफ आ गई, क्योंकि फंक्शनिंग होने लग गई, जैसे डाइजेशन, एसिमिलेशन, एब्जॉर्प्शन, ओके, डिफरेंट फंक्शंस होने लग गए, तो तब उस बॉडी को क्या कहा? ऑर्गेनिज्म. वहाँ पे क्या बन गए हम? ऑर्गेनिज्म बन गए. सो दिस इज अ सिंपलेस्ट फ्लो चार्ट दैट हाउ फ्रॉम अ सिंगल सेल एन ऑर्गेनिज्म इज making. We are not making, mean to say it is happening itself, that how from a single cell an organism is made. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the parts of the cell. There are different parts of the cell. That means you can say the component of the cells, what all things are present in a cell. First thing is cell membrane. Cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane. Okay, don't confuse yourself. Students think that both are different things, but no, plasma membrane and cell membrane both are different things. Plasma membrane and cell membrane is not cell wall. Okay, remember, cell wall is different, plasma membrane and cell membranes are different. Okay, cell membrane is a other name of plasma membrane, but plasma membrane is not the other name of cell wall. Cell wall always only present in plant cell, and its name is cell wall only. Okay, so in cell membrane component, what are the component of cell? Cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. These are the main part. ये main component है. There are so many components, but these are the main component of the cell. That means cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Okay, now the cytoplasm and nucleus are enclosed within the cell. आपका जो cell होता है उसके अंदर होते हैं, cell membrane के अंदर, and it is also called cell membrane, it is called plasma membrane also. One more thing, the plasma membrane, which is also known as cell membrane, is porous. Porous means उसमें क्या होते हैं? थोड़े थोड़े से holes होते हैं. ठीक है, बहुत माइन्यूट, बहुत ही माइन्यूट होल्स होते हैं, जिससे क्या होता है? कोई चीज़ बाहर से अंदर आ सकती है और अंदर से बाहर भी जा सकती है. दिस इज़ हाउ कोई भी सेल क्या करता है? अपना वेस्ट मटेरियल क्या बाहर रिलीज करने के लिए वो इन पोर्स का यूज़ करता है, सो दैट इट कैन अलाउ द मटेरियल टू कम और टू गो आउट. सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज़ पोरस. ओके, नाउ so that inward and outward movement by substance. Any substance can come inward and go outward. Even if you see the boundary of the onion cell, आप onion cell की boundary देखो, that is the cell membrane. Okay, covered by another thick covering called the cell wall. एक कवरिंग है, ठीक है, सेल मेम्ब्रेन की, उसके ऊपर एक और कवरिंग है सेल वॉल की. वाई? बिकॉज इट इज plant cell. It is a plant cell. But if we talk about an animal cell, then only the cell membrane will present, cell wall will be not there. The central dense round body in the center, like this is the cell, onion cell. So this is known as, this is the in the center, this is the nucleus. And but remember, it is not necessary that it is always be in center. Okay, it is not necessary. The next component is cytoplasm. As we have already told, I have already told that it is a jelly-like substance present between the cell membrane and the nucleus. Cell membrane, ये सेल है, सेल की मेम्ब्रेन है और ये न्यूक्लियस है. तो इन दोनों के बीच में ये जो जेली लाइक स्ट्रक्चर, ये लाइट ब्लू कलर का, जो सी ग्रीन ब्लू कलर का ये जो स्ट्रक्चर है, दैट इज कॉल्ड साइटोप्लाज्म. इसको हम साइटोप्लाज्म कहते हैं. एंड साइटोप्लाज्म, ये just see, these are the cytoplasm, and here in the cytoplasm, in this jelly like structure, only cytoplasm is not there. There are other component also, like mitochondria, like Golgi bodies, like ribosomes. This you will study in your 9th class and 10th class, that what all these are and what are their function actually. Then the another component and the most important part of the cell is the nucleus. As in our body, brain is the most important part, in the same way in cell body, nucleus is the most important part. Okay, it is spherical and located in the center. Nucleus is separated from a cytoplasm by the membrane called nuclear membrane. See, this is the nucleus in the center, and here this is. अब इस न्यूक्लियस के अंदर बहुत सारे कंपोनेंट हैं, न्यूक्लियस के अपने भी कंपोनेंट हैं. अब वो अलग कैसे रहेंगे साइटोप्लाज्म में? वो अलग इसलिए रहते हैं क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन होती है. ये न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन है. दिस इज अ न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन विच कंटेन all the components of the nucleus. If this nuclear membrane will not be there, then these components will going to mix with the other components of the cells. Okay, so these nuclear membrane is there, but in some cells nuclear membrane is not there. I will just discuss that later, but first you just see that the outer covering of the nucleus is known as nuclear membrane. Then the cell membrane, this cell membrane is also porous. Porous means small pores are there, so that the movement of material can come between the cytoplasm and inside the nucleus can take place. Okay, so that they are porous so that something can go out and something can come in, so that the exchange of material can take place, the important material which are needed by them. Okay, so these are the things. Now smaller spherical body in the nucleus. You can see, if you see the nucleus, then you can see nucleolus inside the nucleus. बहुत छोटी छोटी सी बॉडीज दिखेगी. कैन यू सी हेयर, दे हैव शोन इन द पिक्चर. ये छोटी छोटी सी बॉडीज दिख रही हैं, कंपोनेंट्स दिख रहे हैं. तो दीज आर कॉल्ड न्यूक्लियोलियस. In addition, nucleolus contain thread-like structure. Okay, here thread-like structure is also there. Just see these threads-like structure they have shown. Okay, these are known as chromosomes. These thread-like structure are known as chromosomes, and they carry in thread-like structure. मतलब these are already very small, and they also contain genes. They carry genes, and genes का main function होता है to inherit or to transfer the characteristic from parent to the offspring. Like if we say, okay, your eyes resemble with your father, or it is exact like your father, then that is because of the जीन्स. बिकॉज आपके अंदर कौन से जीन्स आए? आपके फादर के जीन्स आए हैं. तो वो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक जो लेके आया है वो आपके फादर के जीन्स आपके अंदर वो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स लेके. Now the cytoplasm along with the nucleus is known as protoplasm, and it is if the question comes, what is the living cell? Okay, the entire content of the living cell is known as protoplasm. If I will ask that what is the living thing in the cell, so you will say protoplasm. Okay, protoplasm. And how it is composed? It is composed of cytoplasm and nucleus. When cytoplasm along with nucleus, we known as protoplasm. Like here, okay, this is cytoplasm, okay, and this is nucleus. So this whole part, cytoplasm plus nucleus, is called protoplasm. We call it protoplasm. Now there are two type of organism. One is prokaryotic, or you can say we are having a two type of cells. First, prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are those cells which don't have nuclear membrane आउटसाइड द न्यूक्लियस, जिनके क्या होता है, न्यूक्लियर मटीरियल पूरा मिक्सड होता है साइटोप्लाज्म के साथ. दोज आर नोन एज प्रोक्रियोटिक सेल्स. एज आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दैट अगर मैं ये चीज़ ना रखूँ, this is the nucleus, and I will be not having this cell. If I suppose this cell is not having any nuclear मेम्ब्रेन, तो वो जो न्यूक्लियस में जो चीज़ें होंगी वो क्या होंगी, वो पूरा स्प्रेड हो जाएंगी. इट विल गोइंग टू स्प्रेड इन द होल सेल. सो दीज टाइप ऑफ सेल्स आर नोन एज प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स विच डजंट हैव सेल न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. सेल मेम्ब्रेन है, सारे कंपोनेंट हैं सेल के, बट दे डोंट हैव न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. सो दीज आर कॉल्ड what? प्रोक्रियोटिक सेल्स, एंड दोज टाइप ऑफ ऑर्गेनिज्म आर नोन एज प्रोक्रियोट्स, उनको हम प्रोक्रियोट्स कहते हैं। इसमें एग्जाम्पल आते हैं लाइक बैक्टीरियाज एंड ब्लू ग्रीन एल्गी। जो आपकी एल्गी होती है ब्लू ग्रीन कलर की, उस वो क्या होती है, प्रोक्रियोट्स होती है, और बैक्टीरिया भी प्रोक्रियोट्स होते हैं। सिंपली अगर मैं यूक्रियोटिक सेल्स की बात करूँ तो यूक्रियोटिक सेल्स आर हैविंग वेल डिफाइंड न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन। उनके न्यूक्लियस के अराउंड क्या होता है, न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन होता है। जैसे ये चिक सेल है, ठीक है, ह्यूमन चिक, आपके मुंह के अंदर जो पोर्शन है, जो आपका मेम्ब्रेन है अंदर, वो सेल है ये चिक सेल। ओके, तो चिक सेल के अंदर भी क्या है, न्यूक्लियस है, न्यूक्लियस के बाहर मेम्ब्रेन है, न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन है। तो जिन सेल्स में न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन प्रॉपर्ली होती है और न्यूक्लियस का जितने भी कंपोनेंट होते हैं वो उस न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन के अंदर होते हैं, दो सेल्स आर नोन एज यूक्रियोट सेल्स, एंड दोज ऑर्गेनिजम्स आर नोन एज यूक्रियोट्स। ओके, एग्जाम्पल योर अनियन सेल, चिक सेल, कोई भी आप सेल का नाम ले लो मैक्सिमम, मतलब रिमेंबर बैक्टीरिया एंड ब्लू ग्रीन, एक्सेप्ट दीज टू नेम्स, यू कैन टेक एनी ऑफ द नेम ऑफ द सेल, दे आर मोस्ट प्रोबेबली आर द eukaryotes. There are one more component of the cell, that is vacuole. Vacuole are space, like this. This is a vacuole. This is in plant cell, and here these are the vacuoles. Okay, the empty space inside the cell are known as vacuoles. Okay, vacuoles are common in plant cell, especially remember that they are common in plant cell because plant cell is unable to do the excretion. Okay, so it is common in the plant cell, and vacuole in animal cell, या तो animal cell में होते ही नहीं है vacuoles, they are not present, or they are very small in size as compared to plant cell. The vacuole function is to store the waste material. Main function is to store the waste material. Like in plant cell, whatever the waste is coming out, okay, it will going to store in this. Now we will talk about the plant cell and animal cell, not just in brief. Okay, if you see here, this plant cell is having two layers, okay, two covering. That means outer one is cell wall and the inner one is cell membrane. We have already discussed what is the function of both of them. Now, and here it is the vacuole because it needs to store its waste product in a large amount. Okay, it cannot excrete, that's why plant cannot excrete, that's why. Okay, now this is the nucleus. Okay, nucleus, can you see that nucleus is not in the center, it can be in any direction. Okay, so this is the nucleus, this is the after nucleus, this jelly like part contains cytoplasm. इसके पास क्या है, cytoplasm है, और यहाँ बीच में क्या है, chloroplast. Okay, there is chloroplast pigment which are green in color. In the same way, if you talk about in an animal cell is only having one covering, that is cell membrane. It is having vacuole. See, animal cell can have vacuole and cannot have vacuole. It is not necessary that every time vacuole are present in animal cell. Okay, it is not necessary. But in plant cell, it is very, very necessary. Okay, now it is having nucleus, center में है, ठीक है, it is in center, and it is having this portion is a jelly like portion, the yellow one, and it contains cytoplasm. There are other structure also which we have discussed, like mitochondria. These are mitochondria, and other structure like Golgi apparatus, which you will learn in your 9th and 10th class very deeply. Okay, so these are the comparison of plant cell and animal cell. Now you can compare it very easily that what all things are present in both and what all things are not present in both. So please fill this. You must have seen in your 7th class animal cell or plant cell. Okay, I just want to give you a brief right now. We will discuss the structure later on. Okay, if you see a plant cell, okay, so there are two membrane, one and then again second. Okay, if you are making only one membrane in the plant cell while making a plant cell structure, that means it is wrong. That if I will check or any other teacher will check, it is wrong. Why? Because plant cell is composed of two membranes. One is cell membrane, one is known as cell membrane, the inner one, and the outer one is cell wall. Okay, cell membrane give the shape to the cell, and cell wall give additional protection, or you can say additional covering or shape and rigidity to the plant cell. and in the animal cell we have only one membrane, that is called cell membrane. एक ही membrane होती है, as you can see it here, it has only one membrane. Now why animal cell is having only one membrane and why plant cell is having two membrane? The reason is very simple. See, in animal cell we have muscles, we have bones, okay, to protect ourselves. Okay, we have skull in our head to protect our brain, but in plant they don't have these kind of things. So how they will protect their cells, how they will protect themselves? Okay, so they protect with the help of the one extra covering, that is called cell wall. Cell wall gives protection to them, okay, because when the wind will blow they are not going to bend easily, they are not going to fall easily. That is because of the cell wall, because it gives it additional covering, additional extra protection, which give the shape and rigidity to the plant. In the animal cell we already have bones and muscles to protect ourselves. We have bones, especially muscles is also a kind of cell. We have bones to protect ourselves, skull, we have ribs. So what is happening here? Okay, so that is a difference, why we are having only cell membrane and why the plants are having cell wall as well as cell membrane. Okay, then we talk about size of the cell. Size of the cell can be very small, like millionth of meter, okay, which is called micron, or it can be a large, even like centimeter. So